Hello there, ladies and gents. It's Marcus Kilvington here from Food Profits, and with two lovely people today, and I'm going to let them do a little bit of chat to you today. But what was quite interesting for me is I'm actually at an open evening here today, and the lovely lady on your left is Wendy Baird, and the gentleman on the right, I probably can't call him lovely, is Jim Lee. And Wendy, you run a couple of catering businesses, don't you? But you also have just set something up. Just like to tell us all a little bit about that?
Yes, it's the Local Suppliers Directory, and the aim of the company is to introduce local suppliers to local retailers in the food and drink industry. So people like James here, who's Nottingham based and has supplied my coffee for a number of years.
Probably about 15?
Probably about 15, but we think I prefer 10. But yes, so that people like James can meet more people like me that are close by, because it makes sense to be able to trade locally.
Fabulous. And you say you've obviously known him a little while. Anything you shouldn't be telling us about him?
Oh, I'm sure there's lots, but no, he's been a great support to me over the years, and one of the reasons I like to support local suppliers is because if I run out of coffee, instead of having to worry about it, I can just ring my friend James here, and he'll pop me a couple of boxes down and save my bacon, really.
Fabulous. And Jim, I know I've had a little look around your business here, some great stuff, some fabulous products.
Thank you.
I'll describe you as being quite a little bit, dare I say, upmarket. Can I just ask you sort of why your focus would be there?
We sell premium products because that's where we, as a small business, can make a good profit. We're always looking for people to want to sell something different. We can't compete with Coca-Cola and with the bigger coffee companies like Kenco and Lions. So we're trying to look for people who want something special and different. That's it, really.
Brilliant, that's fabulous. And would there be any sort of 2 or 3 tips you might sort of say to caterers, whether it's coffee shops, pubs, hotels, what they could do during the times that we're going through at the moment, sort of to give a great customer experience? Would you very much be preaching quality?
Well, yes, I think good quality coffee and well-trained staff, keeping your equipment working right, are really important, and that's where we as a local company can help people a lot, because we offer training and service and support. And as Wendy says, if people run out of something, we can be there quickly. We therefore will always look and sell people something fresh rather than something that's been in a box for 6 months or whatever. And people are looking to spend their pound on something that is really worth it these days, not just whatever's the cheapest.
Definitely.
And you'd agree with that, Wendy?
Oh, absolutely, yes, 100%. I think that in these times when, you can't compete with Tesco's and Sainsbury's and the other multiples and Starbucks and things, so you have to think of another point of difference, and that has to be the quality aspect and things that they don't sell, You've got to put yourself apart, haven't you, really?
Yes.
And I think the local thing is really important.
Fabulous. And Jim, you just mentioned very, very interesting. Wendy, I'd just like to hear what you've got to say on it. Staff training, good staff?
Staff training is really important, yes. I think we discussed it earlier, didn't we, about the lady that works for me, and she remembers everybody's names, and I think things like that is really important when people come back to you again and again. All of these things add up to make it a better customer experience, and retention of staff. I think if people are trained better, then they'll stay with you longer because they feel more comfortable, don't they?
Yes.
And so all of those things come together very well.
And from our point of view, customer can ruin a customer in a cafe can get a horrible cup of coffee simply because the staff have made it badly, or they just don't know what they're doing properly. And if you've made if you know how to use an espresso machine, even if you don't know how to put it right yourself, if you know what's wrong, you can tell the manager and get it put right. And that means everyone gets a good product rather than an indifferent one.
Yes, we've had a few calls out, haven't we?
Yeah, and we're there. That's what we do. Yeah.
Well, it's been great to listen to your wisdom and your knowledge and expertise, and really, really useful today. Jim, just tell everybody how they could find you, please.
The best way is on the internet. Just look for our website, which is leeandfletcher.co.uk, all one long word, L-E-E-A-N-D, fletcher.co.uk.
Fabulous. And Wendy, for anybody that wants to be part of, I know you spoke to me quite a bit about it, but sort of this growing community about sourcing local and working together, how can people find you, please?
Yeah, we're on the internet, www.localsuppliersdirectory.co.uk, and that'll find us, and it gives all my contact details on there. We're Nottingham based, and give us a call, find out a bit more.